My name is Abdullahi Dahiru Kabo, of Kabo local government from Kano State, Nigeria. Today in this evening, I was asked to talk about mental health. So before I proceed into this topic, I want to thank the entire management of Lutawe for giving me this opportunity to host this event. Thank you very much. We are going to talk about mental health as the information has been passed. Mental health, we automatically talking about mental illness or mental disorders. That's why most of the physicians, they prefer to call it mental disorder. Actually, it is not a disease. So, what is mental health? Mental health is a wide range of condition where it affects your mood, thinking, and behavior. These three categories, it is one of the basic that all the mental disorders, it begins under these three. Either by thinking of something that can change your mood, or to remember something that change the way you're thinking, or something that you have been doing, it leads you to change your behavior. So mental health is very, very important measure that you should look after. That's why every day in the morning, every day in the evening, you should look yourself mentally. You should check the status of your mental health. So, as we talk about mental health, as I said, it is a condition that involves in changing your emotion. So, mental health, it has 4 categories or 4 types or 4 classifications. Those classes of mental disorders, it includes anxiety disorders, eating disorders, post-traumatic disorders, personality disorders, and psychotic disorders. Those are the 4 or 5 categories under mental disorders. What is anxiety disorder? Anxiety disorder, it is a condition that made you to be envious. Looking yourself mentally, it is what can help you to control yourself once you are envious. So, under anxiety disorders, it has measures that it classified. It classified, or it includes panic disorders. When you are panicking, you can't be panic when you are not anxious. So that being anxious, it is what establishes you to be panicking. So that is why panicking or panic disorder, it is under anxiety disorder. Then we have obsessive and compulsive disorder. Obsessive and compulsive disorder, it is a total of fears. Your thought affects you when you are deciding to do something. In line with making decision, you don't know what will happen in the end. So, obsessive and compulsive disorder, it is a major thought that disturbs your mentality. For example, you may think of going to, like, you are having a journey, but in the process of your journey, your mentality will keep telling you, maybe during this journey, we will have an accident. I will get some serious problem, or I even end up dying. So, this is mentality, or this is mental disorder that affects your mood. Once your mood change, the way you are thinking, it automatically generates new systems. When the way of thinking change, your behavior also, it will reflect. So that obsessive and compulsive disorder, it is one of the total fears that disturb your mentality. Phobic disorder. Phobic disorder, it is a condition where you will be thinking something will harm you. Maybe in your house or in your room, you may end up thinking there is a lizard. You are so scared with lizard, so that your mentality will keep telling you a lizard will come and affect you, or there is a snake. You may end up thinking when you are sleeping, there is a snake, or there is a rabbit, or there is something that you fear the most in your house. So that one, it will keep disturbing you when it makes you so devastated, so that your mentality, it got to be affected. So that is, so post-traumatic disorder, it is a condition where things that keep existing in your brain for more than a decade. And whenever you remember, it will change your mood. And once you just remember, when your mood change, your thinking will automatically change. Then your behavior also will follow. So, post-traumatic disorder is one of the very important disorder that we should look after every day. You should write down all your peers, tackle them, and stop remembering those things with triggers that bring back all the memories you have had before. So this affects your mental health. Then, psychotic disorder. Psychotic disorder, it always generates schizophrenia. Because once you become psychotic, so that the first step you are willing to generate, it is schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a disorder that affects someone's ability to think, to feel, and behave. So, these three categories of feeling, thinking, and behaving, it is one of the acts of schizophrenia. You cannot be able to do these three. You can't think clearly, you can't behave well, and you can't think the way you're supposed to be thinking. So now I'm talking about classification of mental illness. So it has 4 categories. Those categories, it includes hallucination, moral state, delirium, and police anomalies. So under this, they may generate you from involving in induced vomiting, mania, amnesia, hypersexuality, panic, and insomnia. Staying in touch with those people you care about, it is very important, and it will help you to maintain your good mental health. So, as we have been talking about mental health, how to protect your mental health during the time of crisis. Let's communicate or talk about protecting your mental health in a time of crisis. There are some ways that it will help everyone that can maintain his good mental health in the time of every crisis. 1. Talk about your feelings. It is one of the basic that you should find some people you will be communicating with and be talking about your feelings. This talking about your feelings, it means to tell them or to communicate with them on how you're feeling. All you have been going through, either the heartbreaks you experience, disappointment, and all inconveniences observed. This, it will help you to reduce the burden of that anger, so that it will help you to maintain part of your good mental health. 2. You should do something that you are good at. Doing something that you are good at, it will generate a happiness inside you. It will help you to develop the inner peace from your life. So, when you are doing something that you are good at, you will feel joy and happiness. Accept who you are. The time you accept who you are, so it is the time that you establish from being in the world of recognition. You have to accept who you are. A line of protecting of your mental health in the time of crisis. You should ask for help. Anytime when you need of something, you should ask your friend, your neighbors, or anyone that you think they are able and willing to work with you in every part of your journey. So this is very important of asking for a help. Then, in line of protecting of your mental health in a crisis time, you should keep on touch. Then, you should eat well and drink sensibly. Then, you should care for others. As friends are very important, and we help each other as well as we can, or as much as we can, so that you should always care for others. The time you care for others, it is the time that you provide a ticket that other people will care about you. In case any situation comes whereby they will be by your side, most especially the time that you need of help. Then watch your mind. You should watch your mind. Watching your mind, it is a very common way that you protect yourself mentally. In the morning, in the evening, afternoon, any time when you get to know yourself, ask yourself, what is the status of your mental health? So this will help you to go through and look after everything concerning your life. Mental health is always important measure that you should look upon, that you should always care about. Mental health is one of the broad spectrum of health affairs. Finally, may Allah guide us to the best of manners, forgive our sin, and purify our hearts. Happy New Year to you all. Yours, Abdullahi Dahiru Kabo.